All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to MMA Island. We got Zach, we got Chris, we got the fight picks, and oh my goodness, we have an amazing fight. We got City Kickboxing's very own Brad Quake Riddell against Alex Da Silva coming out of Brazil, and I think we are passing it off to Chris for the first prediction.
So with this fight, I'm very high on Da Silva. Oh my gosh, this with this fight card, there's just so many finishers. Like everybody on this card, from like top to bottom, has a high finishing rate. With Riddell, I believe most of his fights. Wait, here, let me check on here. Um, I would assume so. Like with Riddell, he doesn't have much experience. He's only had 9 fights. With Da Silva, he's had like 3 times the amount of fights and has 4 times the amount of finishes. So like with Riddell, most of his, he has a 63% rate of KO or TKO. But with Da Silva, from the fight footage, I like what I see. I know that the UFC caliber isn't there. Looking at his record, it could even be argued as padded. But Riddell comes from one of the best gyms in the world. That's City Kickboxing for sure. Training with Izzy, training with Volkanovski, all those good guys. So I'm probably gonna lean towards Quake on this one. I I am high on Da Silva because I mean, man, just the finishing rate of these guys outside the UFC. But we got to look at the facts here. Riddell's obviously faced a lot better competition than Da Silva has, and although he lacks, or I wouldn't say lacks experience, but Da Silva has 3 times the amount of experience he has with more than 21 fights. So I want to pick the veteran, but I think the safe bet would be to go with Quake on this one.
So the more that I've seen of Brad Riddell, the more chance I just am so impressed by this guy. Everything tells me that this guy is going to be a star. On the feet, he is almost unmatched. His kickboxing pedigree is ridiculous. I've never seen him outclass. I've never seen so many people outclass people the way that he does. And in his second fight in the UFC, they gave him the ultimate trial by fire in Magomed Mustafayev. And if you do not know who Magomed Mustafayev is, he is this very, very large Russian who throws tons of spinny kicks and will try to knock your head off. And they are throwing Brad Riddell to the wolves in that one because that was so much of a big step up from Jamie Malarkey. They want to test him. That's the best way they can. And Brad Riddell came out on the other side of that squeaky clean. Yes, he did take a lot of takedowns in that fight, but he was able to out-kickbox Magomed Mustafayev, which is huge. Technically, this guy is incredibly sound. The way that he sets up his shots, his kicks, his punches, his feints, his movement, his footwork, everything is just impeccable. And I think the UFC knows what they have in him. And they are giving him a stylistically perfect matchup for him to absolutely style on Alex Da Silva. Alex Da Silva is slow. He kind of relies on his length too much. And his kickboxing, he is not trying to throw that many shots. He really looks to throw one. He does not throw with that much volume. And if someone is going to make you pay for not throwing a lot of volume, it is Brad Riddell because he is not going to stop throwing at you. That's why he has, in 2 fights, 4.30 significant strikes landed per minute with a beautiful 57% accuracy, with only absorbing 2.13 with a 54% defense. Amazing. I think we know what Alex Da Silva's game plan is going to be because he knows that he cannot hang on the feet with Brad Riddell, and that is for the takedown. But what we've seen from Brad Riddell is you cannot hold him down. You take him down, he will get up and bring you back into his world, and his world is the striking. There's very few lightweights out there that I believe can hang in a pure striking battle with Brad Riddell. I don't think that there's that many. I think he is the third best fighter coming out of City Kickboxing behind Adesanya and Volkanovski. I think he is the real deal. I think I've sung his praises enough. But I just think that the UFC they're trying to make him look as big as he is because this is just a perfect way to break his name out there because he's probably going to finish Da Silva in a very spectacular fashion. They're giving him Da Silva so he can do that. I mean, it's just kind of the matchmaking that they're doing because Alex Da Silva is a very big step down from Magomed Mustafayev. I think they're rewarding him from passing that trial by fire. They threw him into the flames. He comes out clean. Now he gets to go hop in the water for a little bit to cool off. Alex Da Silva is that water. And if he can get out of the fire, Brad Riddell can get out of the water. Brad Riddell will knock out Alex Da Silva, if not look incredibly impressive in another decision. And that'll do it for this Fight Pick video. If you're picking Alex Da Silva, do not be afraid to let us know. If you are on the Brad Riddell hype train, just like me, come find a seat near me. There is plenty of seats open on this train, although they are filling up fast, and I think it'll be full after Saturday night. So get on this train while you can. And while you're here, there's a lot of time. You can just sit on the train, and you know what you can do? You can watch the rest of our Fight Pick videos, so make sure you do that. We got the main card coming up, and what a main card it is. See you all in the next one.